I have my first Audax, something I put on my list of goals for this year, and I'm not sure if I can do it. One of my goals for this year was to do an Audax, and to be an Audax officially it has to be more than 200k. That is coming tomorrow. However, I am not trained. The weather is forecasted to be a high of something like, feels like -3. High winds from the north, so that's why it's so cold. I've got the woolly bullies. I've got the thermals, my thermal base layer and my thermal bibs. So I am as ready as I can be, while not being ready at all. We're gonna get ourselves to the start line and get out there and see what we can do. Goal is to keep warm and keep a low, steady pace and make it to the end. Starts at 7 a.m, cutoff is 8:20 p.m. How do you feel about that hill?
Fine. Not bad.
Killer.
Ah.
Beautiful though. Ah, the top. Made it to the second checkpoint, the first control point at this cafe, grabbing a bite to eat, and then we continue on. So this distance I'm fine with. My legs are used to it at the minute and feeling good. Freezing cold, but beautiful and sunny and glorious views. So having a great time. And now it's going to get down into the mental aspect, I think, and just digging deep and keeping those legs moving. We are about an hour from the halfway point. So if we can keep on going strong, I think we'll be okay. But a long way to get. We have to get a receipt from the Londis for our checkpoint here, checkpoint 3. We are past the halfway mark. Good news, bad news, cloudy. Still feeling okay. You know, legs are tired, but they're still going. I think we have a bit of a flat stretch here, thank goodness, so we had some climbs again. But doing well. Hopefully it keeps up. It's getting cold. Final checkpoint and my legs are in bits, and I know mentally I can do it, and that's what it's going to be about, because my legs are toast. It's just mentally ignoring them and making them spin. The last 3 hours ended up being way harder than I thought, and I thought they were going to be hard. So we left the cafe, ended up in some very open landscape, battling some northerly brutal headwinds, very cold, and that tired us out some more. We then had the rain start, so it drizzled for about an hour, and then that turned to rain for the last half hour before sunset. So we got pretty wet, pretty cold, and then my gloves got soaked all the way through. Luckily I had a second pair, but they were a bit thin, so I tried to keep my hands warm as best I could so I could continue to break. And so you'll see me shaking my hands in some of this footage. And then after sunset, we don't have any footage because it became even more difficult when our lights started failing, and we think this is due to the cold because we use these lights in Sweden. I did it. I'm alive. I don't feel well. I am getting these wet, cold clothes off and hopping in the shower. That's me done. I am a randonneur. When you have completed an Audax, you become a randonneur. If you want to know more about Audaxes, later this week I'll have a video about them, and maybe you want to know more if it's something for you. So do stay tuned for that, and I will see you in the next video.